Hello, all. Hello, all. Hello, all. I know how to talk. All right, guys. We're gonna, we're gonna finish a flight that I started. Let's go. Hello. Let me check. 8 right. That's going to be Arnavinlo. Is it? I think so. Might be funny when I resume. Let's see. Well, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Yeah, I know why that warning is happening, actually. Pretty sure it's what is it? Maintenance. Yeah, I'm not gonna be... Oh, wait, no. Oil pressure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Yeah. It's really low. Anyway, the point is I'm not allowed to do that right away. Alright. Runway. It's gonna be 8 right. RNAV 8 right. RNAV 8 right. Boom. And via the Vinlo. And the star is gonna be Canuck 5. No transition. We do that. We do that. And here we go. There you go. Ooh, look at that. Somebody there. Am I still on? Center, good evening. KLM 121 ready for descent. Not sure that's gonna work, but yeah. Salut, flying the CRJ 550. Oh, let's go.
Switching to oceanic control on 119.
Oceanic control? What the hell are you talking about? CRJ 550 tonight. Where are you flying at, Leicester? Or Brandon, I should say.
Oceanic control, KLM 121, evening, maintaining flight level 410.
Welcome in. Meanwhile, sorry, I wish I knew some more, friend. No worries, friendo.
Maintain flight level 410.
What?
Maintain flight level 410, KLM 121.
I don't understand what's happening. Why does it think I'm not above? Yeah, I don't think I will be able to keep using that. Yeah, I did a flight that I paused at top of the sun, but yeah. To Wayne exit jetport. Wayne exit jetport. GIA Wayne exit jetport. As in John Wayne Airport in California? So yeah, we took off from Amsterdam. The airport code. Oh, okay. AG. AG. Come on. Wing exit units. Okay. Where is that? Boom. Oh, South Carolina? No, North Carolina. Or is it South Carolina? No, it's North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina.
KLM 121, contact Vancouver Centre on 135.5.
Yeah, no kidding.
Switching to Vancouver Center on 135.5,
Yikes.
KLM 121.
By the way, Say Intention released an app that's only available to partner at the moment, but it's kind of cool. I think it brings a little bit
Vancouver Center,
more.
KLM 121 evening, maintaining flight level 410.
KLM 121, Vancouver Center identified. Good evening.
That's basically what's going on in your flight currently. Hold on. You can get like notification at top of the sand if somebody's talking to you and stuff like that, and you get the communications as well, which that part is probably the one that's quite interesting. I can type stuff as well. Oh, I can even say
KLM
stuff. Look at
121,
that.
Vancouver Center, expect a Canuck 5 arrival. I'll have you descending in just a moment.
Oh, will you?
Not 5 arrival, KLM 121.
Boom. I'm gonna be going 3,000. Boom.
KLM 121.
Hey, Nuclear, what's up?
Canuck 5 into Vancouver.
Descent via Canuck 5 into Vancouver, KLM 121.
And descent started. Wait. Yeah. Descent. Which is managed descent. If it says OP des, it means open descent. The difference is basically it's gonna follow.
Vancouver Center, WestJet
Dude, that's
X75. We're beginning our
annoying.
descent to flight level 210. Vancouver Center, WestJet X75. We're beginning our descent to flight level 210. WestJet X75 descend flight level
Oof,
210.
FPS is not good.
Gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude.
Thank you for the lurk, Nuclear. Very much appreciated. By the way, that's Canada Day in 2 hours, so happy Canada Day, everyone.
No longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Oh no, please don't crash. Whew. No. Cancel. Oh, okay. Not the right place. Sorry. It's not, it's gonna take me a minute. Automation. Let's go. QC. Boom. You know what? I think I'm just gonna disable it completely. Yeah. Boom. Refresh. Command. Disable. Oh, probably not. Alright, not a big deal. I got an update for it, but loading out fully with fuel, but on the fuel I'm like, was with for gun couldn't do GFK with the flight. Really? I tried, well, I barely tried it to be. I did the update. I'm flying it right now. Well, that's not a ULR right now, but I'm flying it the updated version.
Avid 9028, heavy flight level 360.
Avid 9028, Vancouver Center identified. Good evening. Avid 9028, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
You couldn't do JFK? I doubt it, honestly. Because I could do Montreal. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, I might not have used the correct. Did they release the SimBrief profile for it? Hold on. No, not yet. Okay, that might be what's happening. Yeah, that might be what's happening. Yeah, and I'm getting like, anyway, a bunch of mechanical issues right now. And the reason... is because of that. And the pause at top of the sun kind of does that. I'm gonna have to click, like, service everything, basically. Yikes. Honestly, I was kind of hoping to get a little bit of light. I mean, we could do that. Alright. Leanne. Bibul. So it's gonna be Vinlo. Oh, there you go. Come on. Delete. 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 And delete. Insert. Yikes. FPS is really bad right now. Yeah, it's really, really, really bad. Whoa, what the hell, man? It's borderline unusable right now. Oh my god, that's just a... Oh, that's a slideshow right now. What's happening? I can put that in, like, in the middle of the day just to see if that fixes anything. Hey, Eco, what's up?
JetBlue 2160, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Oh, that's not good.
JetBlue 2160.
Oh, that is not good. It's so bad right now, I'm not able to click stuff. Oh, no. Oh, that isn't good at all. Oh, God. Yeah, if it's like that, I'm not gonna be able to land. Whoop! Look at that. That was the lighting, apparently. Yeah, that was the lighting. Wow. That sucks. Is this a rocking boat? Yeah, it looked like it. When the FPS is so bad, that's basically how the airplane reacts. Now it's... Yeah, we're back to normal. It's... I don't know. It's... surprising. I'll just say that. It's surprising that it was that bad, if that's the reason, anyway. Is it a ULR? No, it's not actually. There's only one ULR, which is the Singapore. I think in real life, it's literally the only one. They're the only one using it, I think, anyway. Oh, look at that, real time. Okay, excellent. How's it going, Eco? Gonna refresh that. Things are looking good. Everyone is an S tier. Alright. As far as I know, they're the ones that asked Airbus about it, because they have like such a strange Like they're far from every place in Europe and North America. Like they're right there. It's just the complete, well, not the complete. Australia would be further away. Well, that's not even true actually, because you're a little bit closer. I think this region is probably one of the most, actually here is probably the worst. Like if you want to get to Europe, or North America. So I'm guessing, I don't know the whole story, but I'm guessing that, that they wanted a little bit more range to do all the routes that they want. A strong pull to make your bus making blizzards for them. It happens more than you think, friendo. It happens more than you think.
For the ILS Yankee runway 8 left approach into Vancouver, QNH 30.53.
By the way, asking for it doesn't mean they will get it, you know what I mean? But if you, let's say, I'm just making stuff up, if you made that aircraft, we will order like 20 of them. I would probably say, you know, I'd say it's probably a good reason to try to make them, which by the way, it's not a huge difference. If you think about it, as far as I know, it's not a huge difference in terms of design, I think. Jesus Christ, why is it so hot? Look at that. Who is it that asked for, I think it was Alaska airline that asked for 737-900 back then, and they eventually made it, obviously. And Airbus BBJ. Honestly, I'd say it's something I don't know for a fact, but I'm gonna assume it's probably what it is. As in, like, there's a fuel tank somewhere instead of passengers. I'm guessing, which is basically what it is, right? Whoops, I made that. Oh, wait. Look how beautiful. Ugh, FPS is not fantastic. Oh, see, the last update, they fixed the direction. Yeah, they fixed the direction. If you go up, it goes up. Ah, interesting.
Vancouver Center, WestJet X75 is beginning our initial descent to flight level 210.
WestJet X-ray 75, descend flight level 210 at your discretion. WestJet X-ray 75, contact Vancouver Center on 124.075.
124, 124. Ugh.
For WestJet X75.
Can I force that? No. But what I see, by the way, that's kind of cool. Check it out. I got the crew message here. Interesting. One 355, is that it? 1355, yes it is. Yikes, FPS is not fantastic. No. Yeah, and unfortunately that's kind of an MSFS thing. If the sim is just open for a very long time, which it was like 24 hours almost for that. Usually it starts slowing down like crazy. There you go, that's the end of the Rockies. Well, actually right here. And that's the Vancouver area. There it is. Let's get ready. You know, that's what it looks like. And again, we flew. That is what I call north. Holy crap, dude. Imagine if something goes wrong and you need to ditch. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, we took off from Amsterdam. And we're going to Vancouver and we're about to land. I flew many times with KLM, but never 350. Always a 787. Oh, there you go. Need to change the type because we're in North America. Let's go. Oh no. Oof. Oh, that is not good. Okay, we're back. Ugh, it's just making me nervous. Oh, FPS is not great. Do we see it? No. Should see it appear at the top right corner. Oh, good lord, man. Seriously? Ham and CYVR, and call sign is gonna be KLM121. I do that, and I do that. What's the frame rate? Look how bad the frame rate is. Top corner, that's the FPS. 9 FPS. That is really bad. Yikes, that's bad.
KLM121, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Predictions are started. You can type exclamation something. What is it? Predict. And then minus the number. Hey, I was Scotsman's. How's it going? Welcome in. Happy Canada Day, everybody.
Vancouver approach on 128.175, KLM121.
It's not today, it's actually tomorrow. But we're like an hour and a half away from it, so I'm gonna assume it's good enough.
Vancouver approach KLM121 evening. We're descending through 15,000.
KLM121 Heavy. Vancouver approach identified. Good evening. Vancouver altimeter 29.901. Expect the ILS runway 8 right approach into Vancouver.
Oh no. Did you change it? No, 8 right approach. Whew.
Expecting the ILS runway 8 right
Thank you,
approach.
Scotsman, for the prediction.
KLM121 Heavy.
I would say predict on the higher side because look at how bad the FPS is right now. That's my excuse anyway. Anybody find out where whoops. Yeah, where the sim brief profile for the ULR is, I don't, it's not yet on by default in sim brief. I'm sure it's gonna be. Ooh, the FPS is horrible. Oh, it is so bad. Ugh. Yeah, that's not so good. Right, landing gear. Let's go. Strobe on. Logo lights on. Yeah, it's quite bad. Here you go. That's the airport over there. Like that big thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to be more than eager to get on like permanently on MSFS 2024. Fortunately, I don't know. Like even the developers of airplanes are saying like there's a bunch of new things that are pretty cool, but they're like are actual bugs that they cannot fix because it needs to be fixed by a Sobo. So that's never good. Oh, I had weird spawning problems before that I cannot explain. As in I choose a gate to spawn at and I'm like in the middle of the taxiway. I just don't get like why it does that. I truly don't. Yikes, the FPS is bad. Will that help? Yo, that's not great. Oof, that is not great. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't look half bad on your side, but here I can tell you it's not fantastic. Oh, dude. Yeah, that definitely looks like a memory leak. Like it should not be that bad. Yikes, dude. Oh my god. What was that? Oh wait, what? Insert what? What? Did I change anything? No. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, anybody? I asked that before, still no answers about it. Oh, fix. Oh, wow! I found it completely by accident.
We are now on our final approach.
Holy crap! I didn't know how to enter fix.
And stow them until we have arrived at the gate.
Why?
Kindly put your tray tables away and ensure your seats are in their full upright position.
08.
Don't forget to fasten your seatbelts. Once we land,
right.
our KLM staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights.
Radial.
Thank you for your cooperation.
No, radial is gonna be 20.
Fastened.
Yikes, that's
Captain,
bad.
cabin is ready.
Well, thank you, good lady. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's slow. Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, let's change that. Yeah, by the way, I'm fully expecting a really bad landing. It's so bad right now. There you go, 5. Okay, got it. Wow, it's freaking funny that it's the first time I noticed that.
Air Canada 598.
I was looking
flight
for
level
the
260.
fix info before and I couldn't find it. What's the speed we're at? 250. Makes sense. Decelerate is right there, which looks right, I'm gonna say. It's very easy to slow down with that airplane. Or at least it was for me in the past. Thank you guys for joining. My in-law. Oh yeah, that's true. I do not know the next Happy Canada Day. Thank you, friendo. Thank you, Digi. How's it going? Da, 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 da. Oh, Canada. Thank you, friendo. Thank you, thank you. It starts in an hour and a half. It's gonna be a real party. Maybe not, but you know. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Tired. Yeah, what I wanted to say just real quick before I forget. The in-laws are coming in for a month on Thursday. It's gonna be very busy, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to stream as much, even though I wasn't already, but yeah, it's gonna get very busy. Why is it not working anymore?
Welcome to your phone top printer. Printer is ready.
Alright. Dude, my printer doesn't work for some reason. I think it's the incidents or something. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Alright, what else? Yeah, it's going, friendo. It's starting to be, weirdly enough, even though it's gonna be fun, it's starting to be a bit stressful to have everything prepared for the in-laws. I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna have to drive all the way to Montreal in the morning, which is not, that's not fantastic. And then come back. They're gonna be, they're definitely gonna be very tired. The good thing, in my opinion, they're coming in the right way, because that's not like a red eye. You don't, when you fly during the night, and the night is extremely short.
Altitude 4000, turn left, heading 235 vectors for the ILS runway 8 right approach.
Departure, Alaska 9128, climbing to 4,000 feet, runway heading.
Alaska 90128.
Oh, that's not me. I thought it was me.
Radar contact. Clear direct Seattle. Climb flight level 200.
Descend altitude 4,000, left heading 235 for vectors to the
There's
ILS
the way.
runway
Yeah,
8
exactly.
right approach, KLM 121.
That's exactly what it is, though. Like, that's just the way it is. There's nothing. Yeah. And I know it's gonna be fun. By the way, don't get me wrong. And it's the first time ever my my parents-in-law leaving Morocco ever in their life. They traveled around Morocco a lot. I think they basically know the whole country by heart, but they never left the place. So it's gonna be definitely very stressful for them. So anyway, on Thursday I have to pick them up. I'm gonna be alone with them. They're gonna be definitely, first of all, very stressed and tired. So I need to take care of them. I do not know exactly how that's gonna go in terms of schedule and all of that. I'm definitely gonna adapt to them. So my point being, I really doubt I'm gonna be able to stream much during that time, and if I'm able to, it's gonna be very unpredictable. Why is it? I'm not able to click. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? That's probably my bad FPS, right? Yeah, that's probably it. See, I'm not able. Ooh.
Descending to altitude 3,000, KLM 121.
Alright, sorry, I need to focus here. Here's ups 1. But anyway, that should be very cool, and at some point we're going to Mont Tremblant.
Proceed direct bubble. Cleared for the ILS runway 8 right approach.
Let's set up for that. How's it going, did you?
Proceeding
Sorry,
direct
I'm
bubble, cleared for the ILS runway 8 right approach, KLM 121.
yeah, I'm on an RNAV approach though, so no.
KLM 121, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Apps 2.
Charlie Golf Whiskey Yankee Quebec, turn left heading 300.
Left to 300, Whiskey Yankee, Quebec. Climb 4000, Whiskey Yankee, Quebec.
It's FPS is
Switching to
really bad.
Vancouver Tower on 125.65,
Yeah,
KLM 121.
adventures, just say paid bills are a beautiful thing. Yep, indeed. It's basically stress in on paper. Hey, Kavmikwa, how's it going? Inbound. Are you flying around from there?
KLM 121 evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway.
Oh, there it is. EH Dippo. Hello, welcome in, friendo. Shout out done.
121, heavy Vancouver Tower, winds 230 at 6. Runway 8 right, cleared to land.
How's it going, friendo? How was your stream? Thank you so much for that. We're inbound indeed, and we're about to land. It feels like I'm really high right now. I am really high, actually. Sorry, I just need to focus a little bit. I'm way too high. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be able to make it. Yeah. We didn't approach with a horror show. Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm way too high. That's a go-around situation right there, but eh. Why am I not seeing the bars? Like, it's all good.
1000.
I don't get it.
Pull up.
Yeah, see glide slope localizer. What the hell is happening? Oh no. It froze. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I heard that apparently. Yeah, something is happening, dude. I'm on an RNAV. And it says glide slope and localizer. I don't think that's normal. By the way, usually it will come back. Will we survive that? I don't know. But that's what's going on. Thank you so much for the raid, Dippo, by the way. That's very much appreciated. Hope you had a great stream. Oh, Lord. Oh, dude. I'm still stuck, by the way. Let's see what happens. Oh. 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 Yeah, I don't get why.
500.
Going way too fast.
400.
And way too slow.
300.
Yikes, I'm way too slow. Holy crap. Oh my god, the bad FPS. It's absolutely horrible.
200.
Alright, I'm way too low, but let's... Oh god, that's bad. Oh dude, it's so difficult to control like that. Oh dude.
100.
Oh, that's bad.
20.
Oh, that's gonna be horrible. It's very, very difficult to control.
60. 50. 40.
Idle.
30.
I know I'm not center line, I'm aware.
20. Retard.
Oh boy. Oh no, not too much. Ah, god. Oh, dude.
10.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
5.
What did I do? 181. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's still a horrible landing, let's be honest, but... Oh my god, it's unbelievably bad. By the way, the reverser didn't even turn on. Alright, we made it. Good enough. Yikes, that was bad, dude. Oh my god, that's horrible. By the way, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna start another flight. But frankly, if the FPS is that bad, I'm gonna restart the sim. Oh, that's something else as well. There's traffic. Okay, that might be related as well. That's for fun. I'm just gonna.
KLM 121, welcome to Vancouver. Contact
Yeah, actually, I didn't think of that. It definitely could be that. That's why I'm gonna go sleep. Have a good one. Sleep well, friendo.
Switching to ground on 121.7. KLM 121.
I think I need to go on the left. I didn't even check. I'm the worst. I need to go on the left indeed. Oh. Oh my god, it's
Vancouver
not
ground,
fun.
KLM 121 evening. We've cleared runway 8 right and are ready to taxi to the gate.
Or did we? How's it going, Kev?
KLM 121, Vancouver ground, taxi to International Terminal 58 via Delta 5, Delta, Hotel, Juliet, Juliet Bravo. Good day.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
My
welcome to
god,
Vancouver.
it's bad.
We have
It's
just landed safely, and I must
unbelievably
say,
bad.
Captain Peerluk
I'm getting
executed an
7
excellent
FPS right now.
landing, rated an 8
International
out of
Terminal
10.
58 via
Please
Delta 5,
remain
Delta
seated
Hotel,
with your
Juliet,
seatbelts
Juliet Bravo.
fastened until we reach
KLM
our final
121.
parking
Yikes.
position. The
Just
local
explain
time
12.
here
No,
is
it's
7:41
MSFS 2020.
PM.
Which,
Did
by
you
the
know
way, in
that
general
Vancouver
is
home to
okay.
the largest urban
It's
park
I
in
think
North
they
America,
introduced some
Stanley
kind of
Park? It's a beautiful place to
memory
explore.
leak or something.
Thank you for
If the
flying
sim
with
is
KLM
open
Royal Dutch
for
Airlines.
very long,
Captain
the
Peerluk,
FPS
first
drops and
officer
drops and drops and
the
drops.
entire crew would like to say goodbye to you now. We hope you have a wonderful
And it's been
time in
on
this
for
fine
like a
city.
really long time right now. Also, and that might be another problem. I don't know if you noticed that. Those are not static. That is the new same tension light traffic injection. And it might be related to that, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of models here. Whoa, I'm rolling at 50 right now. Alright, chill. What's going on? That speed is not changing no matter if I brake or not. What? Well, I think it broke. Look at that. It's stuck at 50 even though I'm completely... Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, nothing is changing here either. Wow. That's bad. Oh, well. All right, just for fun, I'm gonna stop saying tensions and see what's the difference. Stopped it. See, a bunch of things just stopped. Whoa, look at that. Well, not that much, to be honest. Instead of 7, 8, I'm at like 13. That's not a lot, but I definitely gained some FPS though. That is broken. That is broken. Wow. Yeah, Mr. President, go to your Schmahel, go to call me. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't see nothing at all about the expo at all. Not a single thing. I just read the lines on Discord and stuff. But I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's gonna be in Minneapolis next year. Correct? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit surprised that they didn't choose. They didn't choose. Yeah, they didn't choose. Sorry, didn't choose Providence again. Hey, Frankie, welcome in. Frankie Poops. 12 of June to 14 of June. Got it. Thank you. On the table as well. Oh, that is interesting. Must be next year. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The way I don't know. I heard it last year. It felt like the I don't know. That's the way I interpret it anyway. That if they enjoy Providence, they would stay there probably more. Well, it was decent, but I thought Vegas was better. Oh, you went to both? Got it. Vegas was polarizing. Oh, is that so? All I know is where they held it is, in my opinion, just wrong. That's it. Not Vegas itself, but like the Rio was just a bad choice. And I totally get why. It's probably way cheaper. But yeah, I think it's a bad idea. It was a bad idea to be there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, FPS is bad. I'm not able to move that anymore. Yeah. Wasn't worried about a poll done a few months ago. Oh, is that so? Interesting. See, I didn't even know where the poll was held. Yeah, I'm not able to change that. Yeah, it's just stuck. Oh, dude, even the flaps, I think, are stuck. Are they? Whoops. Yeah, they're stuck as well, I think. Are they moving? No, they're not moving at all. Nope, stuck. Well, that plane is broken right now. Was mentioning it was going to be up to the vote this year. What people like, but not made a decision for next year. You're talking about last minute when the Flamingo shut their door. Yeah, absolutely. And it definitely, I'm sure, I mean, I didn't read much on it, but I'm sure that was the big reason. Wow, the airplane is broken. Look at that. The wheel is not even moving, like it's not turning. Yeah, the fact that the... Was it the Tropicana? I thought it was the Tropicana. It is the Tropicana, wasn't it? No, it's not the Flamingo. It was the Tropicana, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And yeah, they basically just decided, they booked it, and apparently they just decided, oh yeah, let's let's destroy that place instead. That was ridiculous anyway. Yeah, no worries, friendo, no worries. Right, so, okay, I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing, which I don't. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Will it work? That's a different story. All right. Yeah, I think it's broken. Yeah, it's broken. Yeah, it's very much broken. Holy crap. Yeah, I just shut down the engines and they won't shut down, so... Yeah, they are shut down, see? Alright, whatever. Well, that's disappointing. And that's broken as well. Alright, whatever. It's quick. The tropical closed. Yeah, they more than closed actually. Apparently there was I think it's like being built right now, and again I don't know, I'm just you know, ranting. I think they're gonna build something else. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna build something else, otherwise they wouldn't have destroyed it, but yeah. To me, it's so strange that they, like, the strip is long, and I totally get that the south, like near the airport, it's definitely where a lot of the action happens. For those who know Vegas. But yeah, I'm always surprised that they're willing to destroy a casino to actually build another one. I think the real estate is quite expensive there too. Oh, St. Paul. So it's basically the twin city. It's the other twin, the one that I've I hear about it because of the twin city, but I don't think many people have been there. Baseball stadium, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Remember now. Do you think it's possible that a home run might hit an airplane? That would be something. Or would it? Oh, interesting information. The airplane that that crashed in China, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. There was a video of it which was super strange. It was a 737-800 if I recall, and the airplane literally crashed like almost completely going forward. Basically it was in China, and apparently the government decided to not release the report because it could be dangerous for I don't know, national security and all of that. Word in the Vine is that apparently it was an intentional maneuver by one of the pilots, like suicidal guy or something. I'm a Mets fan, and their ballpark is right off the end of LG. Oh, is that so? Is one gonna hit something? No, I'm actually more kidding than anything. Obviously, it's it would be very, very, very surprising. Actually, it's almost impossible, if I'm honest. That'd be funny, no? Well, dramatic, but you know. Whoops, I completely forgot. What did I do again? Ah, crap. What was my landing rate? Okay, hold on. Yikes. Oh no. Oh, and flight, let's go. Review your flight statistic. Oh, 185, let's go. 185, therefore choose outcome. That's gonna be 2. Complete prediction, and let's go. Meanwhile, let's check the this one. Quite frankly, I don't know. I don't care much about it, if I'm being honest. And let's see if I get that weird bug that I had the other days. Check it out. Yesterday or the day before, I don't remember exactly. When I spawned and then at a gate, you will see I might be, you know, might be okay now. But I basically got spawned straight in the middle of like a taxiway, or in the middle of a building or something. For the 222, no release date yet. I know they said many times that it's, you know, it's soon and soon and soon, but soon, a trademark. Let's see if we could fly that to Montreal. Yeah, the problem is I'm not gonna get the correct amount of fuel, I think. Flatland. What is Active Sky thing? Active Sky is basically, it's a software, but that's a third-party app. And instead of using the default weather system in MSFS, or Explain for that matter, because there's another one for Explain, you will trust that system instead. There's a couple of advantages. In my experience, that is way more precise in general anyway. I'm not saying it's 100% of the time, but it feels more precise. The other thing is you can load your SimBrief profile in it, therefore it can preload the weather, and when you come to whatever, like close to whatever place, it will try to transition between the two. which is not the way currently anyway MSFS works. What is it? Live sky. Oh, live sky. Let's go. Any before? Well, the thing is, it's not you know, it's not necessary or anything like that. Okay, now I'm getting like 32 FPS. That feels like, yeah, there you go. See, that's what I told you. I don't get why. I definitely chose a gate. We agree. Like, why am I here? Yeah, I don't get it. I truly don't get it. The plane and sim creation were underwhelming. Oh, is that so? Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I don't know if it's the scenery or what, but I don't know, it stinks. Basically what it is. Block fuel. So from what I understand, I should be around 120 121. I don't have a profile for it, so I'm gonna check if that's possible to even do that. A greasy landing. Well, there's nothing going on there. I just got what I paid for. Yeah, exactly. It's difficult to complain when you know you're not paying anything, right? Alright, check it out. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same problem. I don't understand the logic as to why is it like moving the airplane somehow. I would love to understand. At time, I believe it's that weird bug. Look at that. Alright, last chance. If I get the same problem, I'm just gonna ignore. The VATSIM myth busting. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see. I haven't seen Dane Flat in a while. I haven't seen Custard either. But Custard, I believe something happened to him. I don't know. But I didn't get any information lately anyway. That is a flight, baby. Thank you for the follow, Tropical Live. Thank you, thank you. Changing time first and then the location. Yeah, there's always something weird like that. Yes, see? Same thing. I'm just gonna ignore it. A lot of blender and not a lot of hot how to integrate it and to explain the scenery development was about using the tools in... Oh, yeah. An object into creation. Got it. Yeah, it always depends. Yule is Montreal. Ottawa is Siyaw. Or YOW. CYYZ is Toronto. Alright, let's see if I can make that work somehow. Ooh, beautiful song. FPS is more than fine now. Oh, something happened. Rush it. Oh, we did it. You know. Alright, just give me a quick second. I'm gonna try my best to import load sheet. Oh, and by the way, they finally made the people appear here. I don't know if you noticed that, but for instance, I can do that. Of course, it's not gonna work when I just said it would work. Nope, it's not working. But anyway, in the other one it worked. Whatever. And that is not enough, so I'm gonna do... Whoops, that's not what I meant. 121, I think I did. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Will it be enough? Yikes. 121, look at that. We have enough fuel. That's kind of crazy. Yikes, skidoodle. Yeah, and for us, by the way, tomorrow is holiday. Insert. Whoops. Felt like it was too bright. Apparently, it's not. We're waiting for insertion. Insertion done. Clear departure. Let me reload here. Import, import, import. We will light of flight sim jokes. you should start a bot or something. Anybody heard of Alicia? AI Alicia? I always thought it'd be cool to at least try it, but I think it's a lot of money for what it is. It's basically an interactive bot for flight sim stuff on Twitch, and I think the idea is really cool. But yeah, it's kind of expensive. VMR or something. Enter. Enter. Boom. Fuel and load. Let's go. Streamer uses it. Do you know who uses it? Because I would love to see it on in action, to be honest, before actually trying it completely. Like there's a free trial, I believe, but I think it's, I don't know. I think it's like $20 per month. Honestly, I think it's a lot of money for what it is. Every time has a bonus. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a tough deal to beat, you know. Allison Johnson. Okay. Don't know the person. Let's see. Channel, I think. All right. Thank you. I think it's developed by my French people. Okay. All right, followed. Thank you, Digi. Whoa. To name a couple. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Scotsman. Let's see.
30 miles to go.
Oh, big streamer apparently. Oh, already follow him. Really? Dude, I don't remember. Oh, I have it. Thank you, guys. Whoops, what did I do? Alright, good enough. Compute. Send to FMS. Let's do that. I'm gonna need to enter that. 166832. 668. Yeah. Enter. If you wait, it's gonna be 25.9. Let's go. Block fuel 121.000. Hopefully that's enough, by the way, I'm not even sure. Hey, Ibanez! How's it going, friendo? Flight deck Dan. Hey, what's up, Dan? Yeah, it is very freaking heavy. I'm using the newly released ULR, but there's no profile for it, or at least I didn't find one. So I kind of guessed. And yeah, I know I'm not, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's literally the airplane that, like, because it feels like that's where I should be. But like, why is it that side? I don't know, I have no idea. How's it going, Ibanez? Hope all is well. It's going. Life is way too busy for my liking, but it is what it is, right? Hope life is good for you too, friendo. Going well, let's go. Oh, PAX number, my bad. Oh shit. 258. 258. Enter. Yeah, and for whoever asked about Active Sky earlier, basically what you can do sim brief. It will load the whole flight plan and the weather at each waypoint, including top of descent and top of cruise. Yikes, that's a long flight. That is Dubai to either Glasgow or Edinburgh. I'm gonna take a guess and say Glasgow. There you go. See, everything is loaded here and the weather is there, and as far as not as far as I know, but there's a bunch of settings saying like at which interval it will reload everything and stuff like that. All right, am I good? I think I'm good. Beacon, master, seatbelt on, seatbelts on. Right. And look at that. I'm just for fun. I'm gonna start same tension, and I activated the live traffic, which is really cool, by the way. Don't get me wrong, it's really cool. But holy crap, it's rough on FPS. Obviously, if there's a lot of airplane around. Engines cover? No, I removed it, friendo. I removed them. See? I could use CPDLC, but you know what? Let's do clearance right here. Whoops. Boom, boom, boom.
Singapore 2, hello, Singapore 956 Heavy, we are information whiskey on board, requesting eye markers to Jakarta.
Jakarta.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. This is Jakarta via the Nita 7 Alpha departure, then as filed. Departure runway 2 center, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Departure on 124.05, squawk 1227, Singapore 656 Heavy.
Air China 90, Air China 89, radio check.
Singapore clearance, good evening. Singapore 121, request clearance to Montreal. Happy to see you guys, by the way. I don't stream, barely stream anymore. But it is, yeah, it is what it is. Whoa! Holy crap. We should see a bunch of airplane.
Singapore 121, information hotel is current. Clear to Montreal via the Mersey. Johor Bahru 9er Bravo departure, then is filed. Departure runway 20 center. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 124.05 squawk
124. With hotel clear to Montreal via the VMR 9 Bravo departure, then as filed. The departure on runway 20 center, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 124.05 squawk 1654, Singapore 121.
Singapore 121, read back correct. Ground will be on 120.905.
Why the hell is his voice all screwed up like that? What do you mean not selected? It is selected. There you go.
Flying from Singapore to Montreal. We're delighted to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding pass.
Singapore 121 going to ground 120.95. Bye bye.
If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew members. We're here to help. Thank you for choosing Singapore Airlines and enjoy your flight.
Singapore ground, good evening. Singapore 121 request pushback and start. Well, no pushback technically, but you know. Not sure why this is not managed right now.
Pushback and start approved. Face south.
Alright. Pushback and start approved. Face south. Singapore 121. There you go, co-pilot. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Start. And 1. Uh-oh. I didn't fly the 800 in a long time now. Meaning I should be flying it. Oh, perf, that's why. Hey Z, how's it going? Welcome in. Happy to see you, friendo. A long flight again. Yeah, it is. It is, friendo. It is. It is, I think it's 17 hours. Or is it? Hold on. How long is it? It is 17 hours of airtime. Oh, yeah. There you go. What else is new, SG? Are you ready for vacation? I know it's still, you still have to wait, I think, maybe three weeks. But, definitely be happy for that. Dry motor off to bed, wishing you a smooth flight. Thank you so much, Kev. You have a great evening. See you soon, Brendo. Still a couple of weeks away. Yeah. Do you have some brief profile for it? I did not, Ibanez. Do you have it? Because I don't see it by default, so maybe I'm sure somebody made it, but yeah, I don't have it. If you have it, please share. Yeah. It's any builds profile. Oh yeah, they probably want me to. Yes, if it's possible, Ivan, that'd be appreciated. I looked into their performed like very quickly. I didn't find it, so I just moved on. But thank you, good sir. Much obliged. Let's see. Aha.
Singapore 828, ready to taxi.
Why do I just assume I have enough fuel for that? I'm not even sure.
Singapore 828, taxi to runway 20 center via Papa 5, Papa 1.
I do. Look at that. See that thing goes far. Holy crap, it goes far. Was I close? Oh, let's go. I see. I guess 121 was very close. All right, good enough. As for the rest, no idea. Your pilots say, yeah, hopefully we have enough fuel. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It feels like it's idling a little bit high. What's happening? Oh no. Oh no, are you kidding me?
Asia 683, request pushback.
Yes, Asia 683, cleared for push and stop.
Hold on.
Jetstar Asia 683.
Ah, there it is. Oh no, why is it not moving? Oh, that is not good. Oh, that is not good. Why is it not moving? Dude, that was working just before, so... Are you kidding me? I'll try the old unplug replug thing. It's the first time I get that, to be honest. But that airplane is brand new, so who knows? Please tell me I won't have to reload the whole thing. Wow, nothing works. What is happening?
Yes, Asia 683,
Sorry about that. That's typical life of. Whoa! See, that's the traffic injection by St. Intentions. Nope, nothing is happening. Well, I don't like it. It's you can even hear it, so. I don't even see the pop-up. Oh god.
Singapore 828 contact tower on 118.25.
Switching to tower, Singapore.
Yeah, nothing is happening. No, something is happening. So it's the airplane the problem. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, I don't know what to do at this point. Oh, reset maybe? Nope, still nothing at all. But like nothing is happening here. Everybody, yeah, that's not good either, but not a huge deal honestly. Please shut down. Ah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have fun starting that. Alright, well let's do.
Singapore 874, taxi to runway 20.
Well, that's not good either.
Romeo 3, Romeo 1.
I mean that SPAD doesn't work.
Whiskey.
20 right via Romeo 3, Romeo 1.
Oh, of course it doesn't work. Because the Bravo is screwed up right now.
Information Victor is now current. QNH 10.
Yeah, and that's a switch on the Bravo. Well, that sucks. There we go. I'm gonna try reloading a third time, but that's my last attempt. That's a lot of noise. Yeah. God. Alright, well, let's start over. And again, last attempt. It doesn't work, and that's gonna be that. Let's start SPAD just when we're spawned. Wow. Oh, I really thought it crashed. What was that, right? No. Look at that. I'm facing the right direction all of a sudden. What the hell just happened? No, it's still not moving. Okay, let's wait a second just in case, but I think that's basically it. What is that weird issue? Whoop, there's a CRG right there. At least what looks like it. Oh my god. Nope, not moving. Well, by the way, feel free to pitch in on what could be the problem, but I have a feeling it's a bug, to be honest. because it works fine with the other variants. So yeah, nothing. All right. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're broken now. Am I the only one with that problem? I'm gonna see probably. That friggin' stink. Delete, delete. I'm restarting the flight, so yeah. Backwards. Yeah, indeed, friendo. Indeed. Like, what does that? I don't know. And by the way, SG, yesterday or the day before, I tried it. And I got that weird thing where the airplane was not at the right place at all. What the hell happened? I truly don't know. Nope, nothing. Simple as that. Yeah, sure. That's definitely the best explanation, Friendo. Definitely. Alright, we'll try to... Alright, I'm gonna do 2 tests. If that doesn't work, that's gonna be that. But either way, it's almost midnight, so... We'll try our best. I'm gonna try to reload the other livery, which weirdly enough sometimes it changes something. If it still is broken, I'm gonna try to reload the other variant just for fun, but I'm not gonna be able to do that flight, obviously. Just to see if like everything is fine with that profile. And by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if I get a CTD. Oh, look at that. And Minecraft open. Simple as that. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. Hey, Selig. What's up? Hello, hello. What time is it for me? It's almost midnight for me. I spent so much time, by the way, yesterday and the day before, just trying to figure out what was broken, like why didn't it work correctly. Like that weird spawning issue, for instance. I figured, okay, that must be a temporary file or something. And see that how weird it was. I just reloaded and whoop, we're good. Why? I don't know. I really, really don't. Whoops. Oh. A350 works. Flight plan, of course. That's the flights I did yesterday. Yeah, and the problem is if I delete that, which could solve the problem, by the way. Oh, throttle data. Interesting. Oh, interesting. So I could just import that technically. If I... Ah, interesting. Hmm. Whoops. And yeah, livery I said, right? Let's try this one this time. Oh, you know what? I think I changed liveries the last time. I mean, I don't know if it's related, obviously. Let's load exactly where an A340 is. See how that weird graphic effects? Like, that doesn't look right at all. I don't know what does that, but yeah, see? Let's try again. I'm sure there's a way I can expand that freaking JSON file, I just don't know how. Whoop. Yikes.
Stall.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Stall.
Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. Alright, sure. Alright, just shut it down. I shut down the yeah, see? Again. I'm at that weird spot for some reason. Let's see, can I move that? I cannot move it. Yeah, I cannot move it. It's still loading. I'm starting to get those problems, but I'm fairly certain again. I keep saying that, but I don't know. It's what mods are loaded and not. It's gonna appear. Yeah, you can see it. Yikes. Oh, look at that. Why am I here? Oh, I should be parked here, I think. Let's wait until it's stable. It looks stable now. It is. And check it out. Restart and let's guess. Let's guess that it's just gonna work. There we go. See? Reload and I'm on the right side. What the hell is that, dude? Like, what is that? Hey, that's weird. Yikes. Does that work? Still doesn't work. Nope, nothing is happening at all. Sorry about that. Yeah, it sucks. It's basically what it is. And you can see it's configured correctly. I didn't change anything. Okay, I'm a bit I don't have anything here, so is it SPAD the issue? Nope, nothing is happening here. Yeah, and it does work perfectly. Yeah, it works perfectly in SPAD, so that's a sim. I don't know what's going on, but that's a sim. Some freaking good beer. Oof, I have some more. How's life, G? Tired as hell, I guess. We have holiday tomorrow. Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. You did you plan anything for tomorrow? Oh! Wow! Do you know what was the problem? Okay, that is super weird. That is not good at all. I restarted the FS20 PC. Whoa, that is not cool. That is truly the only thing I changed. Okay. Wow. Not like going to sleep. Yeah, let's go. Wow, dude, that's one thing I'm gonna look at in the future. It was FS20 PC, so it's definitely a bug either in the airplane or FS20 PC, because yeah, I never had that before. Well, that's not cool. Note sheet. Import. Oh. Set. Something is happening. Yeah, something is wrong, dude. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there you go, see? 161 only. Oh boy. Oh, something happened though. Wait, something is happening. It's just that thing that isn't right. And indeed it is not, because there's too many seats here. Figured out. Yeah. Thank you. And I used the I used that new profile as well. That's good. All right, here we go. Departure. Right, 20 center, 20 center, and VMR 98. VMR 9. What? 9 Bravo. My bad. Have you watched the polar route with the Finnair 350? No, I did not. But I know they use the 350 though, and I've heard, I didn't see it, but I've heard that many actually I think do, but they go right above like the North Pole or something. You watch that, it's a very cool vlog. Oh, is that so? Oh, let's go. Well, post a wayfriend though if you have a link. Yeah, that image is wrong somehow. Yeah, to avoid Russian airspace. Ah, got it. 153.3. Yeah, by the way, have you seen, Ibanez, that there's a simulation of radar block? Is it that's what they call it though? Is it what they call it? I'm not sure. Hold on. Menu. Options. GPS jamming. Yes. I turn it off just in case it screws up everything while I'm not in front of the airplane. That's very interesting though. I'm gonna check it out. Nerdy stuff. Indeed. Thank you for the link, friendo. Jesus Christ, freaking ads. The hell is that? Oh, was that Shanghai? I think it is. No, it's not. I don't know. All right, just give me a quick second. How to fly over the North Pole. That's pretty awesome. Oh, I'm all about nerdy stuff, friendo. But let's be honest, we're okay, hold on. Yeah, printer. Never used it, to be honest. It's on receive. Pick up data. Yes. Okay. Helsinki to... That's Narita, right? I think. Narita to Helsinki. I think it's Narita. Narita? Don't cheat. I'm gonna do it. 1198. Yeah. 1198. Enter. X. 128. Enter. Zero fuel center of gravity, that's going to be 27.8. What did I just say? 27.8. So 27.8. Enter. Alright, let's go. You can hit left control to type with the keyboard. I did not know, dude, and yes, I definitely do care. I read about it, I didn't look into it, I just figured, okay, that works and that's it. I just hit left, right? Ah, that is interesting. Oh, dude, that's amazing. Can I just do that? Oh, dude. Okay, that's freaking fantastic. Thank you so much. Now I need to remember that, dude. When you're done. Oh, dude. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. I read you could do that. I think there's an option even to disable it or something. I didn't check. Like, I didn't look into it as to, like, how you do that, basically. Alright. Sync. Yeah. Always appreciate it, friendo. Compute. We try CPDLC. The thing is, I don't know exactly how it works with say intentions. What is it though? ATC. Yeah. That's oh, say intentions. Let's go. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That is really cool that it says that. WSJC. All right, let's try that. Enter. Oh, that is so cool, dude. Accepting. I'm not even sure what that does, to be honest. Will I get something? Technically, if we're connected afterwards, I can do request. There you go, clearance, departure. Oh, they changed that a little bit as well, by the way. Oh, crap. Oh, I know what's going on. If the radio is off, it might not work, just saying. Oh, there it is. That took a minute. Foxtrot. All right.
Center, 20 right, 20 left. Departing runways 20 center, 20 right. Transition level 120 advise on course heading,
well,
altitude, and if flight following is requested.
I'm missing information, dude.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact.
Charlie 25. All right, Charlie 25.
Singapore Changi Airport. Information Foxtrot.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much, by the way, for that hint. I did not know how to do that. Transfer to mailbox. Is that the way you're saying?
Temperature 31.
All right.
2.26. QNH 1010. Density altitude 2,000 feet. Arriving runways 20 center, 20 right, 20 left.
Uh-oh. Oh, let's go! It did work. Okay, well, oh no, that doesn't mean it's working. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure about that though. I think the connect is done, right? Yeah, it is done. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping it's connected. I didn't get anything else, so... Message? All messages? Nope. Oh! Request status. Okay. Oh, check it out. Print. Oh, it did work! Let's go! Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, no, wait. Is that... Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Where is it? Wait. Oh, it's there. Yep, sorry about that. Making people sick. Oh my god, dude. I cannot zoom in when I'm on the piece of paper. Oh, arrival. Okay, okay. And it's same sound. Oh, is that so? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, return. There. It's just saying request. I'm not getting anything. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing, like, trying to just get my CPDLC. I'm gonna do that offline, but... I did not get the clearance yet. No, I did not get a clearance. And very much love. Wishing you a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much, Digi. See you soon, hopefully. Get some rest and enjoy your evening. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Yeah, please, being processed. Stand by.
Singapore 508, taxi to runway 20 right via Papa 7, Papa 6, Papa
See, it
1,
says
Papa
it's... I'm assuming I'm connected, but... WSJC, that's exactly what it should be. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, no time for that. It's been too long already. I'm gonna do some testing another time. Singapore clearance, good evening. Singapore 121 requests clearance to Montreal.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Yeah, there you go, see. Close. Come on, close. What's happening? Close.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Singapore Airlines
Okay, that's
Flight
fine.
121, flying from Singapore to Montreal. We're delighted to have you with
Oh!
us today. Please take your seats as
I just got it! Wow, okay. Well, my bad. Sorry.
Singapore 121. Information Oscar is current. Cleared to Montreal via the merging. Johor Bahru.
It worked apparently, I was just not patient enough.
Runway 20 center. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 124.05 squawk 5453.
Singapore Airlines, and we hope you have a pleasant journey.
Let's do Wilco from here. 5453. Okay, let's go. 5453. Norm on. All right, I think we're good. Ooh, can I print it? Print. Print. Is it working? Kinda wish I could print it like here. Don't get me wrong, it's super cool, but it's very cool actually. But if I could print that like... Oh crap. Oh, there it is. That is pretty cool. That is really cool. Alright, with Oscar clear to Montreal via the cleared to Montreal via the VMR9 Bravo departure, then as filed. Departure on 20 center, initial climb 4,000. Departure on 124.05 squawk 5453. Singapore 121. I don't think I needed to do that, but just to make sure it doesn't get stuck there.
Singapore 121, read back correct. Ground is on 120.
Yeah, I have a feeling it was stuck there. Switching to ground, Singapore 121, bye bye.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
What? No. Wow, okay, I think I screwed it up big time. Alright, let's do that. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's do that and that. Let's do terrain and 4,000. That's okay. Let's start. Master beacon.
Request push and start. Singapore 600 cleared for push and start.
All right.
Back and start approved. Singapore 600.
Whoops! I forgot my cover is here.
106. Taxi to runway 20 right via Papa 1, Papa Whiskey.
20 right via Papa 1, Papa Whiskey, Singapore 106.
All right, are we good? I think I am. It looks so cool as well. It's still saying give me 1 second for clearance. Well, I don't think so, dude. There's a weird... Like, see, I'm not able to... Whoop, finally. Wow, that was weird. Alright, we're gonna get there. Again, thank you for the help, Benes. Very much appreciated. Why do I love that airplane, FY? I really like that airplane. I think there's a bunch of things like, you know, if you click here, for instance, there's always some kind of lag, which is annoying in my opinion. But like, that aside, I really like that. Welcome, thank you.
600,
taxi. Singapore 600, taxi to runway 20 right via Papa 7, Papa, Whiskey.
20 right via Papa 7 Papa, Whiskey Singapore 600.
Singapore 620, request push and start. Singapore 620.
It is a cool plane. I think so too, yeah.
Pushback and start approved. Singapore 620.
Singapore ground, good evening. Singapore 121, request pushback and start.
Singapore 121, pushback and start approved. Face north.
Hello ground, Skyway 4981, request push and start.
That's a lot of traffic, by the way.
4981, push and start approved, face southwest.
Push and start approved, face southwest, Skyway 4981.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin and
There's some weird delays going on, and I don't understand why. Like some weird, like, see, if I click here, it should switch to Copilot. Oh, finally. There's a really long, like a lot of lag. Push back and start approved, face north, Singapore 121. I never heard that. It's written there, never heard it. Oh, you heard it? God damn it. I was about to bitch more, but whatevs. You don't know nothing, dude. No, you did not. That's the best I have.
Singapore 620, ready to taxi.
Singapore 620.
I heard a clearance, but it wasn't for me. I think it was probably said before, like at the very beginning. I didn't pay attention again. Face north. Where the hell are we? Dude, my whole computer is kind of lagging right now. I don't like it. Okay. Face north, so that's gonna be on my left. No, it's left.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Oh, dude, I so want that to work on a real piece of paper. That'd be freaking awesome. I have like that really narrow one. That is, it looks like it's a full 8.5, something like that. Like normal width for letter. All right.
Commencing push. All engines are clear.
Singapore 24, contact tower on 118.25.
Start. Engine 1 start.
Changi ground, Singapore 24, request push and start.
Let's go. X. Sorry about that. Whoa, that's a lot of traffic. Yeah, exactly. I'm in one of those stand for A380. That looks like an Embraer.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Singapore Airlines Flight 121, flying from Singapore to Montreal. We're delighted to have you with us.
Hey, Teal, what's up? Hi, hi, good sir.
Stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew members, including Lars, Ingrid, and Eric. We're here to help.
You need to change that meanwhile.
Some important safety information. First, to fasten
Well, that's a nice view.
insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen...
Singapore 620, contact tower on 118.25.
Engine 1 started, engine 2.
Place it over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Remember to put your own mask on first before assisting others. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, please leave your luggage
Yikes.
Your safety is our priority.
Singapore 251, ready to taxi.
A390.
Singapore 251, taxi to runway 20 right via Romeo 1, Echo Papa, Papa, Whiskey.
Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit.
20 right via Romeo 1, Echo Papa, Papa, Whiskey Singapore 251.
Life vests are located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest down, place it over your head,
Parking brake set.
pull the straps to secure it.
Yikes.
By pulling the red tabs once you are
Yeah, I'm gonna
outside.
say that's not normal, but okay.
Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant journey. Now, I will let the captain know that the cabin is ready for departure.
Let's focus here. Got a question for you. Go ahead, friendo. If I cannot answer it, I'm sure somebody in chat will be able to. Okay, it's 1, so I'm gonna do 1. I can do that right away, I think. There you go. Let's go. Off. Off. And that should be off. Taxi. Okay, let's go. Is there any budget PC you would recommend for a flight sim? It's all about, and again, feel free to pitch in. Anybody else? It's all about how much details you want, and obviously how much you want to pay for a PC. I have a pretty beefy PC right now. I'm gonna say if you go with 2024 right now, the MSFS 2024, I don't think you need a very performant, like a lot of performance basically. I think, anyway, that's the way I see it. What I would say, you would need at least probably 2,000, 3,000 maybe even. Alright, that's weird. Singapore 121, request taxi to runway. A budget PC. I would say under 2,000. I don't think you're gonna be happy with what you get, by the way. It's always it's so difficult to answer that question, to be honest. I'm in 2K as well, so that's another thing.
Victor, Quebec, Echo November.
Runway 20 center, Victor 13, Victor Quebec, Echo November, Singapore 121.
Alright, here we go. But unfortunately my mower broke and I'm trying to get a job, so I'm just trying to grind to save up, but it's so hard. Yeah, I understand that, friendo. I totally get that. But you know what? Good for you for first of all trying. And honestly, yeah, you're doing probably better than I was when I was a kid. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's frozen. Oh boy. Please tell me you will get back to normal. You will get healthy again. Please, please. Oh, let's go. Yes. And yeah, and by the way, I'm very serious about that. Good for you for just doing that. And yes, it's gonna take time. It just is. That's the way it is. Oh, am I not going at the right place? Oh, I think I'm not. Oh no, 20C. Okay, that's cool. Not panicking. Everything's fine. Yeah, FPS I'm getting like 11, 10, something like that. Like the models here are so... There's so many models going on here that it's quite difficult to get good FPS. As soon as I generate those, it's yeah. It's very obviously difficult. Ooh, that's true. We have that cool map here. That airplane is so cool, by the way. By the way, I really like that. I'm gonna say something though about that screen. The keyboard is really awesome and everything. I'm talking about the real airplane, not the mod itself. The keyboard is pretty cool, but the fact, well, that's the other thing. You would be able, like, you have a roll here, like a wheel here, and I think you have a touch maybe on the side. I'm not sure. I'm guessing with that at super fast. Oh no, Jesus Christ, holy FPS. But yeah, I don't know if it was like necessary. Basically, you have like a cursor and all of that. Basically what I mean. Yeah, by the way, check it out. That little cross is my airplane, and you can see that green arrow. It's basically confirming that I need to go to 20C. And according to 320 SimPilot, he said that it's strangely enough, it's quite important. Well, not important, but it's quite useful, because if you didn't configure like the right runway in your system and you didn't notice for some reason, like, it's a very clear indication. Still, I hope you get what you want and continue to work hard, friend.
Singapore 802, cleared for push and start.
Ooh, look at that.
Singapore 802.
It looks like a 77 maybe?
Qatari 942, taxi to parking via Echo 8.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it looks weird.
Echo 8, Echo Papa, Papa 4, Papa 7, Qatari 942.
No, that's a 777. Yeah, that's a 777.
Malaysian 601, taxi to parking via Whiskey Papa, Papa 1, Papa 6.
Whiskey Papa, Papa 1, Papa 6, Malaysian 601. Singapore 802, ready to taxi.
Sorry, I'm kind of slow. I didn't think it was that slow.
Taxi to runway 20 center via Papa, Echo Papa.
20 center, let's go.
20 center via Papa, Echo Papa, Singapore 802.
Singapore 281, ready for pushback.
Singapore 281, cleared for push and start.
Pushback
Thank you, Ilkar. Ilkar. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Just so weird. Well, there's always a delay. Look at that guy. That might cause a problem. Let's do remove. Let's see if that helps. Not really. Alright, we're at the runway. I think I need to switch automatically to tower. I'm not sure. Tower. Singapore Tower, good evening. Singapore 121 ready for departure.
Singapore 121 heavy, Singapore Tower, runway 20C, winds 190 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
20 center, clear for takeoff, Singapore 121. Is it more, it should say, like, it should say 20 center and not 20C, I think. Or is it like, it depends on where you are in the world, which definitely is a possibility as well. All right, let's go. Come on. Holy crap. Move. There you go. How cool is that system, man? That is so cool. Welcome back, people. In Singapore, we're going to Montreal. I'm gonna start the video that Ibanez shared earlier. As soon as we're in the year. Oh yeah, that's true. That's another thing. You don't have to slow down. You don't have to stop for 350. And I heard, unfortunately, by two different sources, that you don't need to pitch down to push the nose forward when you're taking off from a big airplane / 777 350, stuff like that. But the problem is I heard something different as well, so I don't know which one is true anymore. $100. Yikes. Alright. That's performance optimization. You can see I'm taking almost the whole runway and rotate. Almost the whole runway just to take off. Positive rate, gears up. Come on. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Whoops. Go high. My bad.
Redcap 705, winds 190 at 6, runway 20 right, cleared to land.
Man, that sound. Climb thrust set. Autopilot on, autopilot 1 on.
Switching to departure, FedEx 5601 heavy.
Man, the sound is amazing. Yeah, I read that they made the sound better. I didn't look into like what was different though. Whoa, look at that. That is amazing. There's a lot of boats, a lot of ships. Singapore 121 passing 2000 for 4000. Man, that sound is amazing.
Singapore 121, roger. Continue climb altitude 4,000 feet.
How cool is that?
Climbing to altitude 4,000 feet, Singapore 121.
Whoops. Nope. Auto and wait. Whoops. What about that?
Singapore 121, contact departure on 124.05.
Switching to departure on 124.05, Singapore 121.
Yeah, that's a bit cold. There you go. My co-pilot is very much aware. By the way, we're barely
Singapore departure, Singapore
at 3,000. You can see that
500 up to 4,000.
we're slow.
Heavy, Singapore departure. Not seeing you on radar. Double check 7221.ident again.
That is not what I got. Oh, I know why I did that. 7221. Now on 7221, Singapore 121. There you go, that's better. Yikes. It's still loading my voice or waiting for an answer either way. Temperature 31, yeah. Singapore 121 now on 7221 and at 4,000.
Singapore 121, maintain 4,000 feet. Confirmed destination is Montreal, CYUL.
CYUL confirm? Or
Singapore
affirm?
121, radar contact. 6 northwest of Hang Nadim at 4,000 feet. Bottom QNH 1010.
Maintaining 4,000 feet. Confirming destination is Montreal, CYUL,
Oh,
Singapore
that's true.
121.
Yeah, and another thing that's pretty cool about that is that, I don't know if you guys have seen that, what is it called? Skynet, which by the way is an amazing name, which is basically like a multiplayer that from what I read, apparently it's gonna be free when it's stable enough. So basically you wouldn't have to fly only to on VATSIM, and the other thing is only on VATSIM or the MSFS multiplayer, and it will be multi sim. So basically any sim you could use it. Yeah, I don't like it. Why am I stuck at 4,000? Yeah, I don't like that. Doesn't make any sense. Singapore 121 at 4,000.
Singapore 121, maintain 4,000 feet. Confirmed destination is Montreal, CYUL.
That doesn't make any sense.
Maintaining 4,000 feet. Confirming destination is Montreal, CYUL, Singapore
Why would
121.
you ask for that? Well, I'm guessing it's because of my bad, well, I guess that's what it is. My bad squawk from the beginning. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a different squawk simply because I made like a double request. I requested it in CPDLC and then afterwards...
Singapore 620, contact Jakarta radar on 132.3.
Over to Jakarta radar on
Oh, Jakarta. I heard Chicago. I mean, what? Well, you gotta do what the ATC is telling you. According to the SID, I should be above 7,000 right now. Oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, and for those who are curious, the new app, which is called... what is it called? Pocket Sky. It's only for partners, so not everybody can see it, but I think it's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's a game changer or anything, but it's pretty awesome.
Singapore 620, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05.
Over to Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05, Singapore 620.
Singapore 306, climb flight level 250.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think I'm stuck at 4,000 right now.
Requesting to repeat again the expected climb altitude. Initial climb altitude of 4,000 feet, then climb flight altitude, flight level 250, Singapore 306.
Straight into the cloud as well. That's not reassuring.
Singapore 306, contact Lumpur radar on 133.55. Singapore 802, contact Singapore on 120.3.
Over to Singapore on 120.3, Singapore 802.
Good lord. Yeah. I think I'm stuck there. I just want to get clearance higher so I can talk about it, but like yeah. Have a great night and happy landings. Thank you so much, Ibanez. Believe me, I'm gonna go to sleep soon enough as well. Have a good one. And again, thank you for the help. Until next time. Oh, that's true. Hold on. Shout out to Ibanez. Great streamer. If you don't know him, definitely worth following. And apparently he's a drunk, as you guys can see here. Is that beer with vodka or something? Oh, that's an old clip as well, dude. That's your old apartment, I think. Whiskey. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, baby. Yeah, old. Yeah. No worries. Have a good night, friendo. Singapore 121 still at 4,000. Do we need to climb?
Singapore 121, climb altitude 11,000 feet. Singapore 620, contact Manila Center on 119.3.
Climb altitude 11,000 feet. Singapore 121.
That's the thing that don't make sense either.
Singapore 27, contact Singapore Tower on
There you go, we're climbing 110.
Contact tower on 18.25. Singapore 27.
Alright, let's go.
Singapore 121, contact Salida approach on 126.025.
Switching to Salida approach on 126.025. Singapore 121.
Like, it's a decent climb, actually. Alright, let's... Whoops. On. That's it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's a little bit bumpy, isn't it? What?
Route that's often used to Tokyo. I'll stick a link up.
Oh, flight radar. Yeah, remember that guy is Swedish, if I recall.
Takes the polar route. So I asked Finnair if I could join the pilots on this one to see what goes into this very unique routing that will take us out over the Pacific through Alaskan airspace and today within about 20 nautical miles of the North Pole. Not many people will ever...
That is pretty awesome. Dude, how freaking low are we? Alright. Let me do that right away. Alright. And let's go.
lay eyes on the very top of the planet. Never mind that it was in complete darkness. This was an absolute thrill for me. So join me as we make the 12.5-hour trek over one of the remotest parts of the globe.
I think I need to fly some Finnair ups.
Finnair 62, contact Tokyo departure 124.2. Tokyo departure 1242, Finnair 62, sayonara. Sayonara. Confirm direct to Gulbo, climb flight.
Oh, that's in there. I thought it was St. Tensions.
40, Finnair 62. Finnair 62, direct to Golf, Uniform, Lima, Bravo, Oscar. Affirm, direct to Gulbo, Finnair 62. Confirming.
9, 240 blue.
Check.
Finnair's
Sean Nguyen, what's up? And Seelig, what's up?
Luckily, this flight is plenty
Sorry, I was very slow to that.
Documenting the takeoff and landing. Our initial routing is further east over the Pacific than usual because of Russian military exercises that are happening off their coast. It's always the policy to give anything like that a wide berth naturally. And shortly after departure, we run into some weather.
Since the airplane...
as well as listening to all the other aircraft requesting deviations and flight level changes to avoid the same weather.
Look at that, that's pretty awesome. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, it's quite bouncy. Yeah, just like he said, everybody's requesting a different flight level because of the bad weather. You know what, real talk, I wouldn't be able to do that jump. It's when it goes well and everything, it's cool, but like when something starts to go wrong, I think I would just not be able to handle it. I don't know, you never know until you're there, but
previous aircraft passed this area 3,000 feet below our altitude, so they were inside the cloud area, so this should be quite fine. We are just on the top of the clouds, and pretty soon we're gonna get out of this.
This timer is still rolling.
The top of the bounce.
Yikes! It's quite bouncy.
Rough ride 3,000 feet lower, huh?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Here, the A350 is a great asset because it's able to climb to a higher initial flight level. We're at 35,000 feet and will soon climb to 37,000 feet, while many previous generation aircraft like the 777 will be stuck thousands of feet lower and likely in rougher air. You may be thinking, but the 777 can fly at 37,000 feet. And that's true, but at higher weights, they're restricted to a lower level and can only climb higher after they've burned off fuel. The A350 can climb as high as 43,000.
Just want to see something. Minus 23 and they're still, yeah.
Feet, but we're limited to 37,000
Why is it? He stopped the timer at 1 minute. I'm not sure why.
for now, having taken off at maximum weight.
Let's put the harness on for a while, just in case. That's not
Unable direct flight now. Showing the original course. Okay, join the original course in 60
Oh, sorry, I missed your message, G. Man, I'm feeling so tired. I used to be a night owl. Yeah, I think it's age, unfortunately. I think the same about myself, honestly. I truly do not remember the last time I just felt like full of energy when I wake up or anything like that, including at night. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, that when you're on vacation, I think you will slowly start shifting towards the night.
Right. So it's jet stream on top of weather.
Yeah, that's correct. But it is quite usual as we cross the in these areas.
It is bouncy. Or I'll just sleep all over the place. Well, that's also a possibility.
Our route goes now straight towards the Oakland Oceanic area, and then
I just noticed the pitch here.
Anchorage.
Hold on. I'm still stuck there. What is happening? Tower approach. Good evening, Singapore 121 at 11,000 feet.
The leader departure identified. Good morning. Singapore 121, climb flight level 290.
Climbing flight level 290, Singapore 121.
You know what's funny? My wife earlier was I was watching since it's a holiday tomorrow. The kids are not going to daycare, and I made like a big deal out of it. We went and we picked up some McDonald's, and I went in the pool with the kids, and they were super happy. One was really happy about going in the pool, and the other one was just waiting for to eat, basically. And afterwards, I said, "Okay, how about we watch a movie together?" Which doesn't, it doesn't happen a lot, because it's usually like, short episodes, right? And my wife was right there, right on the other couch, and she basically almost fell asleep. And instead of saying like, "Okay, I'm really tired, I need to go to sleep," when I put the girls to sleep, like the kids to sleep, I just went, no, I'm gonna wake up. I went, why are you forcing yourself to wake up? Like, what's the goal here? No, I'm fine. Like, it's, I don't know, it's almost like a goal. Like, no, I'm fine. Like, you know, it's okay if you go to sleep right now. Like, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, we're not climbing fast. We're definitely very heavy right now. I'm family. Oh, really? Look how nice that is. Meow. Contact Kuala Lumpur 132.75, Singapore 121. Yeah, for some reason the co-pilot is not doing anything anymore. Kuala Lumpur, good evening. Singapore 121, passing flight level 1404290.
Singapore 121, lumber radar identified. Good morning.
Yeah. That looks cool.
Control at airspace. And
Lumber radar, Malaysia 2603, flight level 350.
Airspace, Alaska space over here. And the Russian comes over here. And we will cross actually
What just happened?
of those two
What's going on?
towards the North Pole. And then heading on the Anchorage Arctic.
Look at that.
And some
Why is it stopping?
40 miles
Is my computer about to blow up or something?
North Pole down towards Norway.
Have you flown a number of these now?
We both have done 4. I think is it your fourth? Yeah, my fourth. Yeah, your fourth. I think that otherwise it's.
How is it doing that?
Cabin crew and the passengers.
Well, I don't like that. It's definitely cached, so.
So you request the higher level by text or
by text.
Yeah.
Basically using the CPDLC, which is a like a text message system between the aircraft and the air traffic control.
I don't understand why it's skipping like that.
Send the message to them
Is it
where
just...
we requested climb to flight level 3.
Sometimes if I just do that and restart, it just fixes itself.
So you request the higher level by text or
by text.
Yeah.
Basically using
Yeah, it looks fine now.
CPDLC, which is a like a text message system between the aircraft and the air traffic control. And now we send a message to them where we requested climb to flight level 370. Now they are processing it, and then they will send their response back to us. And yeah, the Fukuoka control basically continues all the way when we transfer.
Yeah, look at the time, by the way. The estimated right there. 18 hours, 26 minutes so far. I think it's gonna be a little bit shorter than that because we're still climbing, but
Yeah, it's very, very useful tool when we are operating in yeah, now we just got the message back, which is climb to flight level 370 and report maintained.
by the way, the fact for those who are not aware, it's a photography thing. You wonder like, why is it so blurry? I thought that, at least at the beginning. The reason is he's filming on a very wide aperture setting, which basically makes it makes it possible to film in such a low light setting. The problem is what you see, which is the depth of focus is really shallow. You can see he's in focus, like his face is in focus, but even his shoulder is not is out of focus. See, barely. All of that is out of focus. His hand is in focus, his beard is out of focus. It's basically the downside of using a really wide aperture lens and setting.
We have to use either the nature frequencies or the CPDLC, so that's why the CPDLC is so useful for us. It makes our life a lot easier, and also for the air traffic controller.
Now they asked about the can we climb to flight level 390 already, but we are a little bit too heavy for that at the moment. So we need to fly some more, couple of hours, and then we can climb to 390.
So-called polar routes go back to the mid-1950s. SAS famously
I'm here
pioneered
for
them,
further
but
talk.
initially
Yeah,
these
there you
were
go.
truly
There you go.
polar.
There you go.
Rather, they were great circle routes between Los Angeles and Copenhagen, with stops in Canada and Greenland. Later, SAS also
that's a
added
DC-6.
Tokyo service via Anchorage, as did Air France and KLM.
721,
Air France had the
727,
distinction
I
of being
mean.
the first to operate
That's
jets over the pole,
707,
with
I think. Yeah,
707 service
707.
to Tokyo via Anchorage. But it was
Such an old
Finnair that
thing.
was the first to operate the polar route to Tokyo from Europe non-stop in 1983 using the DC-1030ER. Doing this on the ultra-modern and fantastically capable A350
Actually arrived, so now I have 2 new cameras. Oh, let's go! Remind me which one you just got?
renders
Both
some
digital, right?
complexities of polar operations much easier to deal with. Although magnetic headings become useless at the poles,
That's
where
pretty
north
crazy.
becomes south in an instant, for example, the navigation systems take this all in stride. Cold air masses up this way can be an issue for some aircraft because the fuel needs to be kept above a certain temperature, and that can mean needing to change altitudes.
Rico
to
Grell,
find
yeah, remember
warm
that one
air.
Fujifilm.
But on the A350,
Okay,
this is
let me
rarely an
Google
issue,
that.
as it keeps the temperatures in an optimal range even when passing through very cold air.
The first one is like a
We also
snapshot,
have
right?
ETOPS 330
Like a
on this
quick
aircraft, meaning it's certified to fly up to 330
traveling
minutes away from the
traveling
nearest
camera.
diversion airport,
Yeah, this
flying
one is
with
more.
engine out. That means we can take the most direct routing over the pole and not have to fly longer to stay closer to an airfield.
Straight up.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, little bit.
Yeah, that looks like an old-timey camera.
Right. And then there is those 4 stars. Oh yeah. Spread. Yeah.
It looks cool, I'm gonna say that.
This tail points to the North Pole. Ah, okay. This is the North Star, actually. So as you can see from here, the North Pole is there. Yeah.
It was funny when I started at Finnair in 2016. We still had some captains who I flew with that used to fly the DC-10 also back in the day, and they were talking about the good old days when they flew the DC-10 over the North Pole. So yeah, now it's nice for me also to get to experience the North Pole flights as a co-pilot in the 350 now.
Yeah, I mean, in some sense, it's inconvenient to have to do, but it's also quite special, right?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
A special flight also, like every time we do it, it's a special flight for us as well.
Yeah. Must have been a very different experience on the DC-10.
It must have been a lot different, yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. My god, we're barely at 221. Whoops. Will call. 3-2. Yikes. I'm barely at 21. Oh no. It just stopped working. Usually it comes back. Let's see. There you go. We're barely at 21. That's kind of ridiculous. Even the first is fairly compact, it does some very fancy thing even more complicated cameras can do. Oh, that's all.
Uses 4 pilots who
I don't have the
rotate in and
feature
out throughout the
programmed, I
flight
should
so
say.
that everyone can get
Yeah,
some
I get
rest.
your point. The Rico can has snap focus priority mode. I haven't really seen implemented on there. I don't know what snap focus is.
If we switch the crew now, they will take over the flight for the next 2 hours, and then we will come back for the next 2. Right. So that's how it goes all the way to the top of the sand at Helsinki. Nice. Have a great ride, guys.
The camera always focus at percent. Oh wow, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I actually had to
Yeah, there you go. Holy crap, dude.
once we were out of U.S. airspace, and it's quite a while actually, starting sort of some point in the Pacific, well before reaching the Aleutian Islands, and then some point past northern Alaska. So fair enough.
Oh, that's
That
pretty
also gave
awesome.
me a chance to come back and get some dinner, really nice food, really nice Japanese fish dish, and some nice daifuku mochi dessert with rooibos tea. I'm really a big fan, and now maybe get some sleep, a few hours of sleep. Good idea, since this is a long overnight leg. Speak to you again soon from the far north of the planet.
Yeah, I said it better. Yeah, probably a little bit. I didn't read it, by the way. Probably a little bit, well, not a little bit. Probably very precise and accurate,
Once
I
again,
guess.
I sleep soundly in this seat. Another thing I didn't expect
How
was to see
weird
any
is
light.
that? Like, they're gonna go straight above the North Pole. That view looks weird. North Pole is like over there.
At all in this flight,
Yeah,
but we got
somewhere
this
here.
fleeting sunrise, which was a nice surprise. Over Alaska, it got a little bit light out before the light started to dim again as we headed further north and the sun dropped once more below the horizon. Being in this part of the world in winter is pretty wild.
That is so weird. Hold on. Remaining time 5 hours. Ground speed, that's freaking fast. Spent on 7 hours and still 5 hours to go. Dude, my PC is struggling right now. I don't know if it's the PC or a combination of stuff. Alright, let's go. We're going above, we're going right next to Malaysia. Soon.
And then it's time to rejoin the flight crew for the
what is it,
main
Cambodia, I
event.
believe?
Near the pole, we're still in airspace
Alas,
control out
maybe?
of Anchorage. We'll pass through a small piece of Edmonton control, and then it'll be Iceland control after that.
Yeah, there you go, see? You can see the guy moving the cursor.
On the screen, that one is the actual
Jesus
point.
Christ.
No pole. Yeah,
No pole. That's so
still
cool.
About 450 miles. We are the top of the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we are coming from here now, and this is the southern direction.
How far are we from Thule now? Does it show you that? Or is
Yeah,
that the-
I can measure it for you. This says 934 nautical miles, and our FMS tells us Thule to be 935 nautical miles, so quite accurate.
From the pole, maintain flight level 370 Mach decimal 85. End of message.
Okay, very good.
8.5.
And we got the clearance.
Okay. If you can check these, I will read it to you.
By the way, I'm gonna go soon. Actually, I'm gonna. Do I finish it? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. What is Tool? Why do I know that? Tool. Is that in Finland?
And now there is some northern lights forming up
I think it is in Finland.
on the horizon. Can you see the slight glimpse of
Oh,
green?
yeah, right there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Is it me, or if you go above... Well, that must be an old video then. Yeah, exactly, 2 years ago. I was about to say it should be,
but especially near the
the sun
pole,
should be
I can
out
call in position reports on the
during the
old-school
summer.
high-frequency radio and make out what's being said through heavy static. Up at the very top, we lose all satellite connection because satellites, which mostly orbit around the equator, don't have coverage at the poles. So in some ways, this is exactly the same as it would have been 40 or more years ago.
I didn't follow exactly how it's able to follow that, since there's no GPS there. Look at that. High frequency instead very high frequency. That sucks.
Finnair 62 heavy. Finnair 62 heavy calling out on the radio 8891. Finnair 62 heavy, position Decmo, time 2207, flight level 370, 8930 north, 60 west, next.
It's a very cool video. It's so cool to actually see that kind of stuff.
Estimating 8930 north, 60 west, time 2216, 82 north, 20 east, next.
That was quite funny. They said good evening, and we are in the morning actually. It's pointing towards south, almost towards south. And now you can see our compass is, this is pointing true north. And you can see it slowly moving towards south when we are gonna
it's gonna switch
the North Pole. Wow. So actually, if we are on the top of the North Pole, every single one is south. And now we need to know which south we are going. So we use the quick navigation on these areas of the world.
Going on here.
So basically, even the true heading is moving on the true track. We are used to quick to get the correct south when we are leaving the North Pole area.
There it is, no pole on the display, the North Pole itself.
20 miles from the North Pole. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, about 30 miles. So you can take even dim the lights.
That is awesome.
So it's there.
I don't see anybody there right now.
There should be sign North Pole. So.
Yeah, there should be a big pole.
Oh. Somebody's going over there now. Seattle to Dubai in, I think, a 777?
Cool.
Yeah, 777. Wow, that's pretty awesome. By the way, we're still barely climbing. We're very freaking heavy.
The relief pilots come in for their last turn as we make our way from the pole down towards Svalbard. It is remarkably still and quiet up here.
I'm a bit surprised that it's like every 2 hours. I think that's what I heard anyway. It seems short, like you don't have enough time to actually sleep. Maybe you get used to it, I don't know.
And as we get closer to the Norwegian coast, after hours of being at least 1,000 miles from anywhere, we can see all the airports in purple, a sign that we're getting back towards civilization once again.
Oh.
It's not easy to see here, but this was an incredible sight. This celestial body showed up on the horizon and was pulsing red, blue, and white in turn. The colors were so distinct and strong that I thought it must be an aircraft at first, but it didn't move, and later on the colors stabilized. Has anyone ever seen anything like this? And do you know what it was? A star? A planet? I'd be very curious to find out. There's the lights of Norway below. And before too long, we're cruising over northern Finland. A calm approach to Helsinki follows. This marks the end of a flight that's both utterly routine and uneventful, and yet also very special and unusual. It's unfortunate for everyone to have to spend the extra time and money and burn the extra fuel to go around Russia on this route. But Finnair is in the best possible position if they do have to do this for the foreseeable future. They've got the most
Finland is right next to Russia, so
with the fuel efficiency to
it is what it
maximize
is.
sustainability and cost savings given the situation. And they've got the experience and know-how to do this on a daily basis with maximum safety and reliability. I got my Northern Route diploma signed by all 4 pilots.
That's funny. Oh, let's go. That's pretty cool.
Finnair hands these out to passengers too, and I think that's a great way to acknowledge a special flight like this.
It is.
Say flying over the North Pole is no big deal these days, operationally speaking, but the fact that it's no big deal is incredible in itself, a testament to how far aircraft engineering and the aviation industry have come over the years.
I have a link to the video so I can watch it when I'm more conscious. Absolutely.
Helsingille aikaiset huomannut Finnair 62 Heavy, passing 143,
There you go.
descending 100, information, Zulu Airbus 350.
Finnair 62, hyvää huomenta, radar contact, direct B6 for runway 22 left.
Direct B6 for runway 22 left, Finnair.
I see, you got it, Fendo. Give it. Oh, you didn't even show
Thanks
the
so
landing.
much for coming along on this one. I hope you enjoyed it.
That is a really cool video. By the way, I used to watch that channel a little bit more, but for some reason it doesn't come up on my... Oh, I probably am not. Okay, let me do that. I didn't see many of those videos lately.
In Helsinki, for Flight Radar 24,
Helsinki.
I'm Gabriel Lee.
That is pretty cool. All right. Well, that's gonna be that. By the way, I'm gonna keep monitoring that for sure, but we're gonna end the stream right there. I think everything's under control. It is, and according to that, I have enough fuel, so that's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're at 15 hours now. That is an extremely long flight. It's definitely gonna be the longest flight I've ever done. I think the longest I've done was probably 14 or 15 hours. So yeah. Just a quick second. Pause at top of the sun. Let's go. Yeah, the longest I've ever done, I think, was Dubai. From Dubai to I think it was Darwin, or Dubai to Perth. But yeah, that one beats it by like by almost 4 hours. That is a really long ass flight. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can raid anybody. I really doubt we can at this time of day, or night, I should say. Oh, maybe. No, I don't think so. Actually, you know what? Yes. I'm gonna send you guys over to First X TV. Fine gentleman. He's currently flying what's that called? A no engine plane, whatever that thing. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye bye.